Okay, so now I would like to invite Representative Sicily up if he would like to say a few words.
Thank you. First, I want to say thank you to the organizers of this event. It's really exciting to be here in the first of what I hope will be many Pride celebrations. And I want to say thank you to Andrew and Michelle, who I know are elected leaders here, have been big supporters of this community and obviously of this event, so thank you. And I know there are, of course, our incredible lieutenant governors here and our Secretary of State, great allies of our community. But just yesterday, actually, we had a hearing in the Foreign Affairs Committee about LGBTQ rights in Europe and Eurasia. And it reminded me, we had witnesses from Russia, from Hungary, from Poland, speaking about the incredible violence against our community in those countries. And while we have lots of work to do still here in our own country, I think the important thing about the new administration, our new president, is America is regaining its leadership on the issue of human rights broadly, on LGBTQI rights internationally. But we still live in a country where in a majority of states, it is legal to discriminate against members of our community in the areas of housing, public accommodations, jury service, federal funding, education, and even in some cases in employment. And so we have legislation in the House that I often call the Equality Act that prohibits discrimination in all of those areas based on sexual orientation and gender identity. We passed it out of the House with the vote of every single Democrat and actually 3 Republicans. It's now sitting in the Senate, but we have to, as a community, demand that the Equality Act be enacted into law. President Biden is anxious to sign it into law when we get it to his desk. But we remain the only community in America that it's still legal to discriminate against in a majority of states in this country. And that is intolerable. That's something we should not stand for. And your visibility here today, members of our community and our allies, makes a real difference because it sends a message to the community that we should be respected and we should be afforded all the protections and freedoms and that everyone else in the community enjoys as citizens of this great country. And so our fight isn't over. Pride is a time to celebrate the progress we've made, and we've come a long way. We're starting to undo most of the horrible things that the Trump administration did to us over the last 4 years, and so we're doing that. But our fight for full equality, even after the Stonewall riots more than 50 years ago, is not yet over. So it's a day to celebrate, to enjoy the sense of community, to enjoy this community that recognizes our dignity, but to also recognize we have a lot more work to do. So happy Pride. Thank you again.